Coral bleaching, essentially when coral is under immense stress due to many factors, could include standing on coral, scraping it away, polluting our waters, dumping those chemicals and plastics, and essentially that all that buildup can unfortunately lead to chemical changes in the water, which can critically damage the coral reefs. CO2 emissions definitely acidify the water, and we get an event where coral bleaching is prevalent with with all that chemical changes in the water, and sedimentation, excess sediment. When we get a buildup of algae that is blocking the sunlight, preventing the coral from thriving, essentially, because it relies on zooxanthellae algae. And when under stress, it can no longer be a safe habitat and provide nourishment for this algae. And this algae will just disappear, and coral will lose its color. So we no longer get the beautiful ecosystem we definitely appreciate when we're under the water. Instead, we just get a dead environment, and lots of species are impacted by that, not just the coral.
We chose a scavenger hunt as our product because it was an engaging and hands-on way for guests to learn about coral bleaching. Originally, we were thinking about doing a craft, but decided that there needed to be an activity that guests needed to complete first. This requirement evolved into the concept of a scavenger hunt, which not only informs guests about coral bleaching, but takes them around the aquarium to places they might not have paid attention to without it. Initial ideas was to have a coral craft station where guests, after completing the scavenger hunt, could paint their own ceramic corals to add to the aquarium's reef. We decided that this idea would cause too many problems due to its cost and complexity, so we pared it down, making sure it would still symbolize the idea of rebuilding the reef. The coral stamps will still convey this idea, but without the added complication.
What we learned as a team is how coral is affected by what we as people do. Anything as simple as putting on a different brand of sunscreen who uses oxybenzone-free formulas, or making sure to be aware of the amount of CO2 we contribute to the acidification of our oceans. As individuals, we have learned a lot more ways to protect our reefs and how we can do things to help prolong the damage to coral. Although we each knew about what was happening, looking at pictures or footage of once beautiful, vibrant ecosystems can definitely create a greater urge to want to contribute to the help.